Hi, everyone. Welcome to my weekly tarot forecast. For those of you new to my channel, I'm Jules, and I'm here to provide you some guidance with tarot as well as my oracle cards for the upcoming week, starting today, November the 8th. I'm going to switch things up a little bit this week and draw 4 cards instead of the Celtic cross spread, and channel the information and messages that your angels want to provide you this week. So please take what resonates with you. And we did have a jumper this week too. Oh, these are some powerful cards for this week. So I'm going to save the jumper for last and start with this week's card. So energetically, you might be feeling frustrated, angry, sad. A lot of our lower vibrational energy, those emotions, are coming to the surface to be cleared. As we start to enter and prepare for the November 11th portal that's opening, we're really being pushed to get rid of this, get rid of what no longer serves us, to let it go, to raise our vibration. And in doing so, we're being guided to let go. So I kind of visualize it as in my tarot deck, the death card. So endings and beginnings. So lots of endings, lots of things letting go. Some of you might be experiencing lots of loss in your life. This is a time for us on a universal level as we move towards the 5D consciousness. I've been watching the DNA Awakening channel, and I love some of the messages that they're channeling. So I don't know if any of you watch it, but they've been talking about a period of loss, whether it's loss of things in our life that we enjoy, loss of things because we're letting things go, but there's still a grieving process attached to that. And sometimes it's loss of our loved ones, of our pets. A lot of our contracts are being rewritten. We also have the opportunity to end contracts right now. So some people are choosing not to stay in the 3D realm anymore, and they don't want to move to the 5D at this point. So openings for exit points, and understanding that these people are still, they're still here. Their souls are here. They're just choosing to leave their bodies. But it could be depending on where you are and who you're connected to, this can be a process of loss for many of us. And this will stay with us for a few weeks, maybe longer. So these are some of the cards for this week that we can focus on in terms of what we need to bring into our lives. So the first card is a Major Arcana card. It's the card Temperance. So this card is all about balance. So finding balance. How many of you are running yourselves ragged and not taking time for you? It's all about finding the balance and learning that just being is important. It's progress, it's growth, it's needed. We need to take that time just for us to be in the present moment, where meditation can help with that. Going for a walk, spending time in nature, those kinds of activities, tapping into your right brain activities can help to bring balance and a little bit of inspiration, feeling more connected to your own soul. A lot of you are probably being affected by the energy of others. So being aware of that and being able to stay grounded, stay focused, and stay protected in your own energy and not being affected by the energy of others. One of the big things that's been coming up this week With a few people I've talked to, including some clients, is setting boundaries. And that can be really challenging for us too. So, whatever you need to do to bring your own inner peace, to have that harmony, to have that balance, that flow, um, you need to focus on that right now. The next card is the Ten of Cups. So, the Ten of Cups is about family, about love, about relationships, and putting those to the forefront, making those a priority. The biggest priority that you have, though, is your relationship with yourself. Often, when the Ten of Cups shows up in a reading, it signifies that the relationships around you are becoming deeper, more connected, which brings in more loving energy, very supportive energy. So having that as one of the focuses, and if you're not feeling that around you right now, one of the things you can do is focus on loving who you are, loving yourself and accepting yourself completely as you are right now. Remembering how amazing you are. And when you do that, it helps to raise your energy vibration. It helps you to let go of the things that no longer serve you, including the stories that you may tell yourself, the things you believe that are true about you. This is all undoing and unlearning so that we can start speaking our own truth about who we are. And that's where we really fall in love with who we are. We fall in love with our life, and we become limitless at manifesting that abundance in. Next, we have the Hermit. So how many of you are enjoying time in isolation, time to yourself? You feel the need to retreat and not be around others right now. The words I'm hearing with this are contemplation. So contemplating the past, looking over. Many of you might be finding that you're having dreams where you start to remember them. Maybe there's memories from the past. Maybe you're having conversations with loved ones who have passed or with your angels, receiving that guidance while you sleep, receiving that healing while you sleep, receiving the answers that you need to move forward on your path. This is all about taking that time because the universe is showing up for us right now to bring balance in, to raise our energy vibration, to help us with that growth. So if you're feeling edgy or you're feeling exhausted, remember to take the time for yourself, time to recharge, and also look at how the universe is showing up for you. Maybe they are showing things that are triggering emotions for you, showing you what you're ready to let go of, which will move you even further along your path. If you look at all of the lessons that we have in our lives, we have this beautiful path. And some of us, our paths are zigzag. Some of us, their paths are in a straight line. Our paths were designed by us, for us. And with these paths, we have these blockages that we have to clear in order to move forward. And we can choose not to, we all have free will. But in removing those blockages, you continue to move forward and you start to really manifest the life you desire. You start to feel it coming in. So if you've been setting your intentions and you're trying to manifest things, what will happen is the universe may respond to you with some things that you're doing in your life or you're believing about yourself that you're ready to let go of because they're creating a blockage on your path. Limiting beliefs are huge. So being able to have instances shown to you so that you can work through those emotions and let them go. It's the healing, the growth, and then it brings you further along your path. So remember that when you are setting those intentions and you're putting your desires out there to the universe is listening and the universe is responding. But are you listening? And that's the one question they want you to answer. Are you paying attention? Are you paying attention to the signs, the messages that you're receiving? Because for me, I know they're getting louder and louder. They're getting more clear. and they're coming in several different forms. So pay attention, and be open to receiving those answers and that guidance that you need. The fourth card that I pulled for this week is the World. So showing that unlimited potential that each and every one of us has. We just have to tap into it, believe we're worthy of it, and allow our world to expand. When we're setting those intentions with the universe and putting that energy out of what we want to receive, the world will show up for us. It will open doors to opportunities. The world is often new beginnings beyond our wildest dreams. So I always like to leave the how things will flow and how things will unravel to the universe, and then stay in the flow. I try not to put up resistance when things might trigger me, might show up for me that I wasn't prepared for. One of the things I have been working on clearing is anger towards myself. And it brings up a whole bunch of emotions. But the universe keeps showing me signs and sending people into my life to remind me of times where I might have harshly judged myself or been very angry with myself, disappointed, so that I can take a look back and see how I allowed myself to be treated, how I allowed myself to respond, which wasn't in a way that I would do now, but I think those lessons are necessary for our growth, and I follow my path now. It's all about our awakening, and I'm getting a lot of messages and things showing up from when I was younger, but from just before I was awakening, when I was really in a place where I was struggling in my life. And they're showing me now so I can understand those lessons. Look at how I held on to beliefs about myself that created so much lack in my life, and be able to move past those and heal. Forgive myself, and heal from the judgment and the anger that I held towards myself for that. So manifesting, manifesting, manifesting. This is all about the period that we are in now. So a lot of letting go, a lot of new opportunities coming in. So just taking the time and trying to go with the flow, check in with yourself, see what you're feeling, and allow that flow to happen. Because the card that jumped out of the deck is my Ace of Pentacles. So this is my abundance card. This is my money card in my deck. So the things that you are trying to manifest in, this is the card saying, hey, it's here, it's waiting for you. Are you paying attention to the signs? Are you doing what you're supposed to be doing in order to grow and to heal? So I have my Power of Surrender cards here from Judith Orloff. So I'm going to draw a couple of those for you for this week as well. This is a great deck if you are working on yourself and there's so many things that are coming up for you, and you want to kind of narrow down one thing to focus on. Some of us could be feeling very overwhelmed right now. So just having this one card to focus on for the day or even the week is great. So this one is surrender to the magic of who you are. We all have magic in us, even in the mundane aspects of life. Remember that you are a magical being with a uniqueness and worth that comes from just being you. And this is what we're undoing now. We're unlearning all of the things that take your magic away, that make you forget that you are magical, make you forget who you are. So we're coming into a time now where you're going to start remembering who you are. You're going to embrace it and fall in love with your life, fall in love with who you are and everything about you. The next one falls very much in line with the Hermit card. This is surrendering to silence. It says, in quiet meditation or contemplation, let go and enter the stillness within. Silence can heal and replenish you. So this is about making sure that your cup is full, that you're able to quiet your mind and sit in the silence. It's often when we sit in that meditative form that we start to receive the flow of information from our spirit guides, from our angels. And it's not always hearing. So you're not always hearing it through your ear. It's important if you're sitting and you're meditating and you're trying to connect that you pay attention to all of your senses. For me, I will all of a sudden just know. Things just pop into my head. It's almost like I'm receiving some kind of download or something. The information just drops in, and then I am able to listen to that guidance. I do a lot through automatic writing when I'm sitting and meditating, and I receive a lot of guidance that way. And when I'm not doing that, which lately I haven't been meditating, I receive lots of signs, lots of messages, and I'm open to watch for them and listen to them. So now for the unicorn cards. Those of you who follow me on Facebook every week, I put cards out every Thursday. Um, these ones here I've been using lately. They're very inspirational, very powerful, and are really helpful on our journey right now for us to stay inspired and to stay motivated. So I will put these cards up and then reveal the cards at the end of the day with the messages along with them. So the first card that comes up is past lives. So it says, release your past life karma. You are an old soul with deep wisdom. Healing your past lives will raise your vibration. So one of the things that I've been receiving from my angels has been that Earth is the only place with time. So in the other realms, there is no time. So we have all of these incarnations where we come and we live a life. So they're actually all happening now in the parallel. These are all being integrated into one. So what's happening is all of the lessons in those past lives that were unlearned are being learned now. And I started receiving that message earlier this year, I believe in June. So in June, a lot of us started doing a lot of our own healing, working through a lot of things that could make us feel like we were struggling, emotionally exhausted. But it's that healing, and it happens. Our angels and guides are helping us when we sleep too, to work through and to heal all of that. Karma is coming through as well for us. So both good and bad. And with the karma as well as the lessons is the wisdom from those lives. So you might find yourself sitting and evaluating where you are in your life, doing a check-in, looking at where you want to be. And as you're doing that, you might all of a sudden have new interests, new ideas. This could be your past life wisdom coming through. So it's important for you to pay attention to it. As you do, you might be guided in new directions. Many of us are here to help others with their healing, with their growth, and connecting with others. We're all connected, and we are all love, and it's about feeling that connectedness with others, with our energy. So the other unicorn card for this week is the card of prosperity. It says, a gift of money is on its way. Your income is increasing. Manage your finances with love. So prosperity, when I had the jumper card from the tarot deck, the Ace of Pentacles, this is about your needs being met. So many of you might be living in fear right now, fear of the future. But when you look at our lives and our beliefs right now, we could always sit in fear. So for those of us who have jobs, We could always be worried every day about losing that job, or we could be confident in having that weekly flow of money coming into us because we work, and then one day we don't even see it coming and it's gone. There's no reason to fear any of this. We really need to trust, get in tune with our own intuition, and we need to try and go with the flow, really work on ourselves, create the life we desire. And the sky is actually, it's limitless. You can do whatever you choose. You just have to put the work in, working on you, gaining the knowledge, gaining the confidence. It's about letting go of all of the limiting beliefs or programming that you've had in your time here on Earth, and really focus on who you want to be. They're telling me to draw one more unicorn card for you guys this week. So the nature card. So I don't know about where you are, but we're actually having a beautiful week in terms of weather. We've had a lot of rain. It got really cold. It's been a lot warmer this week. But connecting with nature really helps us to ground. Nature can help us to heal some of that lower vibrational energy. Some people might call it negative energy. It says, find a sanctuary in nature and even connect with the elementals. So the elementals are like the fairy energy, the unicorn energy, which kind of brings us to our inner child and celebrating that inner child, because we've been doing all that healing work. And now it's time to play and make sure we're having fun in our life and celebrating that inner child. So I'm going to leave these messages for you this week. Take what resonates with you. And if you are interested in getting a private reading with me or in my coaching services, my website is jewelspsychicmedium.com. I also have links there to all my other social media accounts. If you're interested in connecting, I would love to hear from you. And if you're struggling and you feel like you're in need of connection with others, I also offer a mindset coaching group on Facebook that I'd be happy to have you join. I share some of my experiences as well as some of my skills and abilities in this group to help you on your path. So I'm going to leave those with you. Have a magical week, and I will talk to you soon. Thank you.